Dear Derry, welcome to Motivational Monday. For those of you who don't know what Motivational Monday is, it is a Monday in which I try to come up with, either through something in my own experience or looking up some piece of motivational verbiage from someone else, that will kind of help people to feel, empowered and motivated and give them the energy to drive through the week, because usually Mondays suck for a lot of people. And today I was actually going to do this yesterday, but I was in LA this past weekend. So when I got home last night, it was really hot and I really didn't want to record anything. So I waited until today, and now here it is, 7:15 in the evening, and it is finally getting to a point where I can record. But it's still Monday, so here you go. Today I was looking around, and part of the thing with doing this is I'm constantly worried that I'm going to run out of new stuff to do, because I've done things like patience and endurance and persistence and passion and love and, all these kinds of things. And I'm worried that I'm going to start repeating different things. And every time I go to look for something new to tell people, I always find something, I always find something. And today was no exception. I went to look for something, and again, I was starting to doubt as soon as it came up. And there's 4 images, actually relative to you guys, I got to reverse that. 4 images across the top of the webpage, and that fourth one over on the right-hand side had exactly what I wanted to say. And it is this: a creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. And that was by Ayn Rand. I think nowhere is there a better example of that in my life right now than with Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. I don't know the developers behind Elite Dangerous, but from what I've heard about them, they seem very similarly focused to the folks at Star Citizen. They are not out to make this game to beat anyone else. They are making the game that they want to play. They are making this for the sake of creativity, not for the sake of beating someone else to the punch. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm finding both games so enjoyable. It's not about who's going to get to, release first. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who gets to release first. It really doesn't matter. What matters is whose vision is the closest to what their dreams were. Did they execute it properly? It doesn't matter how long it took or how much money it took. Well, in the economy, it kind of does. But, the greater point is, was their dream made reality? If they've done that, then it doesn't matter which of them got to, release first. Be creative. It's kind of like one of my housemates last night was saying that he wanted to know if I would, he wants to write more and he wants to, create things, but he doesn't want to post them and whatnot. And he's thinking that maybe if I read them and proofread them and help him edit them, then I can post them somewhere and we can figure out a way. I'm like, no. My answer is no. Because the problem is strictly internalized to you, meaning him. You don't need someone else to help you. What you need is to embrace your own creativity. You need to be creative. Don't worry about whether somebody's not going to like it. Because I promise you, somebody is not going to like it. And usually when people are kind of, not necessarily striking at you, but saying, I don't like your stuff, and I think it's wrong, and it's immature, and it's puerile and everything. As soon as you've got haters, you're doing something right, because you are reaching enough people. Just be creative. Just be creative. Let them find you, because the first person who likes the stuff you do will turn to his friends who has similar interest, and he'll be like, oh my God, you needed to check this thing out. And the growth may be slow. It may be a very, very slow expansion of your fan base, but it will be there. It won't be there unless you actually create this thing and put it out for other people to find it. Just don't try to beat somebody else to the punch. Just be creative. Let everything else sort itself out. Okay? Until next time, be careless.